Hey everyone, I am back with another garden update. Today is Sunday, May 31st. I am in zone 6B and it is about 78 degrees. Things are really picking up and growing in the garden, so we'll do a quick walk through. I just have some of my plants from indoors outside. Over here, my black seeded Simpson came in nicely. I just watered everything, so everything's pretty wet. I never separated it. I honestly didn't think it would grow this much, but it did. It still was covered with these little baskets here. And here I planted some basil last weekend, and it's coming in. And more lettuce here and more lettuce there. I have cilantro here, and it, like I said, I just watered it, so everything's looking a little flat right now, but it's doing really well. My blueberry bush is doing good. It's growing, but the blueberries aren't turning blue. They've been on there for quite a while. I don't know how long it takes. This is my first time growing a blueberry bush. So yeah, but it's doing good. Lavender here still isn't doing a whole lot. Swiss chard, they're all doing really well. I've been harvesting them pretty regularly. This is spearmint. It is taking off and doing well. So this is spearmint, and don't know if I showed you the chocolate mint down here. It's doing well too. So I planted this this cilantro not long ago, and it's coming in. Another Swiss chard. Here is my blackberry bush. It's growing as well, but I don't see any blackberries. I don't know if I'll get any this year, but it's doing fine. I planted a basil plant down beside it, and then I have another basil plant here, and then I have Swiss chard and microgreens that something has been eating on. I probably just pull that out. And then over here on this side of the deck, I have more Swiss chard and kale. And everything's doing great. They're doing great. I've harvested off all of these. So now we will go on down into the main garden. Okay, so I'll start with these pots of collards. This pot of collard is doing really well, but this pot down here, something has been loving. I sprayed my collards and all my leafy greens with BT last week, but we had so much rain. I think it rained the very next day, and then it just has been raining ever since, and it washed it off. So I think I'm going to come back out tonight and spray again. But yeah, I got this one pretty good. And I have a new rose bush that I got for Mother's Day, and it's blooming and it smells amazing. And then over here I have my strawberries. I see another strawberry coming in down there, and I see quite a few flowers on here, so hopefully I'll get more strawberries. Yeah, I see a lot of growth on the plant as well. And over here, my beans are coming in nicely. Let's see, I have Royal Burgundy is here, and then over here I have Roma beans. My poblano pepper, it's doing okay. And I have have another pepper here. This is a cayenne pepper, I believe. And this, what is this? This eggplant. It's looking a little, it's okay. Something's been eating it, but it's okay. And then it looks like there's a bean right here. So I don't know how it got over there. Looks like there may be another one coming up there too. I didn't plant beans over there, so I don't know how they got over there. I have an orange bell pepper here, and I have another eggplant here. This is a Swiss chard that came back from last year. It's doing well. I topped it off because it's trying to bolt. My chives are doing great. As always, chives are never a problem. Over here, I have another tomato. Let's see if I can see what this is. This is a Roma. I'm sorry, it's a Roma tomato. And it's doing well. I don't know if you can see, but I have bird netting on these all that I'm going to have to take off because the tomatoes are touching the top now. So I'm going to have to take it off and hope that the squirrels don't come in and take completely over. Let's see. I have a cucumber right here. I only see one cucumber coming up. The other things are weeds around it. I'll get those out shortly. So I may come out and plant more cucumbers. I think I planted more somewhere else, but we'll see. This is another eggplant. Over there is microgreens that I think I'm just going to pull out. They didn't do the greatest, but I think I'm just going to pull them out. I have another pepper plant here. This is a sweet banana pepper. And I have a jalapeno there. And over here I have red Russian kale, and I also have curly kale. They're both doing great, and I have been harvesting off of them. So that's doing really well. I have some spinach back here, and something has been eating on it too. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it. Since we're getting into the really warm time, I may just come in and pull it out. I'm not sure. But I have cilantro growing right there. It's doing fine. I have sugar snap peas growing over there. Still hoping to get some, but it's definitely growing. It's grown a lot with all of the rain. And then over here, I have two tomatoes. One is a Juliet, and one is I can't remember. It's a cherry tomato as well, though. So I have two tomatoes there, and as you can see, it's pushing the netting up. My Swiss chard is doing great. I love Swiss chard. And that looks like that looks like a tomato that I didn't plant. So, yeah, looks like there's a tomato there. And then I have more sugar snap peas there. And I did plant some cucumbers over here. I'm just remembering. I planted some cucumbers behind the sugar snap peas because I figure the sugar snap peas, I'll be pulling them out by the time the cucumbers come in really well. So we'll see how that goes. There's a nice size spinach plant that something has been eating on. And over here is my yellow squash. It looks amazing. I am growing it in this tub. This is my first time growing anything in a tub, and evidently it loves it. I have some flowers down there. Quite a few. So yeah, it's doing really well. And then here my rhubarb seems to be doing really well too. I put some cilantro down there. I've got it covered because the squirrels like to get in here, but nothing's coming up yet. And then back here I have 2 pepper plants, and then I have some pole beans that are gonna go up this trellis. Well, they're already going up the trellis back there. And then over here I have a sugar baby watermelon. It's my first time growing watermelon. This bin is a little smaller, and so we'll see how the watermelon grows in there. But it looks like it's already grown. Definitely it's already grown since I planted it. So now we'll go over to my little area by the garage. Okay, so over here we have kale. I have 6 kale plants. Something's been eating on them. Got 2 over there, but they don't look too bad. I have parsley here, and this is bee balm that I planted last year. It has grown so much in just the week with all the rain that we've had. So that's it for over here. My beautiful red roses, they look amazing. And then over here is a zucchini plant. It's so funny because this is so small compared to the yellow squash, and I planted them at the same time. I do see a flower down there though, growing. And my tarragon is going crazy. I need to come harvest it. I might do it in the morning. It's a little warm now, so I don't want to do it, but I might do it in the morning. The oregano is back in full force. It needs to be harvested again. And then I have a collard back there that's looking pretty good. And I have another kale that's doing good. And then I have my little peach tree that I showed you guys before. The peaches are getting bigger, but the squirrels have been eating them. So I'm not sure how to keep the squirrels out of the tree, but yeah, it's growing. I don't know, hopefully we'll get some peaches, but I'm not holding my breath on it. But that is it on my garden. I hope you all are doing well and that your garden is doing well, and I will see you all on the next update. Thanks. Bye.